Namaste and welcome to India Yoga Arogya series. Today we will share with you few techniques about overweight and obesity. Yeah, I know there is a big subject today is overweight and obesity. Every one of us we want to fit, as our the Prime Minister say, stay fit. And of course, this techniques makes a huge difference, which is you can try yourself. And also, if you like, we can make more deeper programs if necessary, anytime you need. And here there are quite a few techniques we can share with you, but we have a limited time slot here, and surely we will in future will give you a much more detailed explanation. Of course, generally if you do practice of yoga every day, you don't need to worry about overweight or obesity. Yoga itself brings in a great balance. As yoga it said, samatvam yoga uchyate. The balance is key. It brings balance. It not allows you to go under or the overboard, and it gives a great balance of it. And among there is multiple different techniques we have for to balance the body weight. Even right from the breath, it starts there. And bringing a balance on the right and left also creates a great balance to overcome the excess weight in the body. And here the mindset also is making a huge difference on our overweight or the obesity. And there are few techniques we picked. As we can't take everything. The first technique, it is called Mukhadhauti. It is a most important thing is many overweight people, they don't know they are doing right breathing. Checking your breath is the key. How to do Mukhadhauti is very simple technique. You can slightly bend front and take the hands on the arms. Smooth and long inhalation. When you are doing that, belly comes up. And exhale as actively as possible. The belly goes completely in. Even the anus contracts here. Just remember, during the inhalation, everything relaxes and bulges out. During the exhalation, as actively as possible, it releases everything and makes it squeezes everything. And repeating this a few times early in the morning, just before going to even the toilet. If you do it, it really helps you in the bowel movement. And one of the key practice, you can repeat anything between 5 to 10 minutes early with empty stomach. Normally suggested to do in empty stomach early morning. And once that is comfortable, when you are able to do yourself for around 5-10 minutes, what the next techniques? It depends. You are a very beginner to start. There is always start with few stretching practices. These stretchings can help you to release the rigidness of the body and mobilize the body really well and coordinate the body movements with the breath. Yoga is deeply needed. Your breath coordination with the body movement. Each body movement has a different breath coordination that develops from these few stretching practices. Among that, first one what we are going to discuss now, it is a front and back bending. What you need to do, keep your legs approximately shoulder distance wider and rest the palms on your thighs. And here, as you inhale, stretch your arms extended up as high as you can, lengthen really well, maintain this, never give any pressure on the back, and arch as far as you can. Then maintain that extension. As you exhale, work all the way right from the hip, go down and stretch your hands. Again, as you inhale, smoothly stretch the arms, line with your ear and extend it and arch as far as you can. During the exhalation, you are going and stretching. And you can keep repeating around 15 times of this gradually and steadily. And once you finish 15, and slowly step by step come back. Then what you do, you can spread your legs around 3 to 4 feet wider. And make sure your feet is parallel each other. And always make sure your arms and legs are in line. And neck is always very relaxed. Here, as you exhale, inhale, stretch your left hand up. Exhale and bend all the way to your right, and see the amount of stretch takes place on your left side and belly is pulled in. There is a compression on your right side. And inhale and come up and exhale and go all the way to your left. And always coordinate your breath and look always straight ahead. And you have to see there is a line has a beautiful stretch, exactly the opposite line, you have a compression. And again inhale and come up and exhale and all the way go down and look straight ahead. And inhale and come up and exhale and go down all the way down as lengthy as possible. And you can keep repeating around 10 to 15 times this. Then when you have finished 10 to 15 times, gradually step by step come up. And from there, doing it, the next, this is more on the lateral bending. You see, the first one is front and back. This is more of the lateral. And the next one, you see in the spinal rotation or the twisting practice. You spread out again your legs around 3 feet wide out, 3 to 4 feet, and gradually bend front. Bring your chest parallel to the floor. And then gradually exhale and turn the body all the way to the right, called Parivrtta Trikonasana stretch. Very simple, and make sure no stress on the neck and hip is maintained well and equal weight on both legs. Then inhale and come back and exhale and to the opposite to your side. But important, remember, is not the speed, important is the coordination. See, the chest is expanded so much, spine is so lengthy, and the waist has so much of rotation. And you are repeating this continuously for another 15 to 20 times, and always make sure there is no stress on the neck or shoulder. It is well maintained and well balanced, and you always gives a good opening here and extension here. The similar things and to the other side, and the weight throughout the practice maintained equal on both legs. Then once you finish, first stop on the center, stop for a few breaths, maybe 1 or 2 breaths. Never come suddenly, you may get dizzy. Then slowly take your hands back on the waist and slowly step by step come up and bring your legs together. These are the new gentle stretching practices. These stretching practices you really developed well, the body becomes flexible and coordinates well with the breath. And if that is done, then you have few series of work. There are like Vinyasa A, Vinyasa B, Suryanamskara, like that is we have a series of work. This series has to be gradually developed. Always remember, when you're working in this series, never rush, never try, oh I do 20, 30, no. Start with 2, 3, then next few days increase to 5. That's how you have to develop it. The first among them we are going to work today is called Vinyasa A. Okay, there is a first Vinyasa we are working in here. It's called the Vinyasa A, and is Tadasana, stand uplifted. From there raise the hand straight up to Parivrtta, and slowly raise your hands from the side and extend it and get really tall and lengthen it. Always the sternum has to be slightly pulled in, that is gives a good lift on your side. From there maintain the extension and all the way go down right from the hip and maximum bend front, and drop the head and maximum bend front. This is step 2. The step 3, lift the head and concave back as much as you can. Concave as much as you can. Then step 4, bend the knee and smoothly walk back. Keep the body straight like a stick first. If there is very comfortable, you can slowly bend the elbow and go down. The step 5, then slowly roll the shoulder and expand. If it is too difficult, you can bend the elbow and you can go to Bhujangasana also. You can slowly lower yourself into Bhujangasana in case you are finding difficult. This is also a normally healthy position here. Then the next step is an Adho Mukha Svanasana. Take your toes in and raise the hips and equally weight shared between hands and legs. And see the body becomes like in a V shape, the inverted V shape. From there, slowly walk your legs into the next to the hands and bend the knee and raise the hands up into Utkatasana. And engage the lower abdomen as much as possible and maintain a good length on your spine. Then slowly go down all the way and bend the knee and walk back to Dvipada or Chaturanga, and then slowly roll the back into Bhujangasana or Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Then bend the knee and raise the hips, and you have to stop here around 5 breaths and approximately around 30 seconds. You see here there is no tension on the neck or shoulder. In case if it is difficult for you, bend the knees completely. This is the other step. If that is also difficult, go down all the way, go down and take the toes in and push the hip to Adho Mukha Virasana. This is the other step. And any of this step, one of the step you can pick and work for around the 25 to 30 seconds. Once finished, slowly come back to Uttanasana. Concave back, lengthen the spine, pull the abdomen, and maximum bend front to Padahastasana, and abdomen actively pulled in. Then slowly step by step come back to Tadasana. And this simple work, but you repeat around 3 to 5 repetition in a stretch, and that can be done 3 times a day. And when that is also comfortable, the next one called the Vinyasa B. Here we do right side and left side movement with the same flow. And just take a look. First slowly raise, take your hands over your head and extend it. And if comfortable, try to see your thumb, but always make sure no stress on the neck. No stress on the neck and no stress on the back. That is, you should not forget. And then again extend. In case you have a back issues, don't extend it, just down straight away. Slowly bend front and maximum bend front. And if necessary, always don't forget to bend your knee. You can keep the knees bent. Then lift the head and concave your back the next step. Once again, the neck should be easy. If necessary, knee soft, but engage the pelvic floor and lower abdomen. From there, Dvipada Prasaranasana, walk back. And if comfortable, body straight like a stick, or you can go down. Then slowly go front and roll the shoulder. Always make sure no stress on the neck or shoulder, and also wrist. In case that condition, drop the waist down. And softly bend the knees and raise the hips up and extend your trunk, lengthen the spine. It's an inverted V shape, the Adho Mukha Svanasana. Then make your feet into V shape and bring your right foot next to your right hand. Push the hip lowest possible, smoothly raise your hand straight up. And extend your trunk and lengthen it as much as you can. And from there, gradually extend your trunk all the way front and take your hands next to the foot and take both legs back. Body goes straight like a stick and arch chaturanga. Then slowly roll over the shoulder and expand. Once again, raise the hips up and pull abdomen. Make your feet into V shape and bring your left foot next to your left hand. And push the hip and raise the hands up. And extend it, lengthen it, but no stress on the neck or your shoulder. And always weight on both legs is equal. Then gradually once again extend it and go down and walk back, body straight like a stick, and roll the shoulder into Bhujangasana or Urdhva Mukha. Bend the knee and push the hip, lengthen your spine. And stay here, the last one, around 25 to 30 seconds. If necessary, also you can bend the knee here. Or if it is staying here longer, is more harder, you can also go to Adho Mukha Virasana. This is other variation. You can do it initial stage, and once very comfortable, you can do the Adho Mukha Svanasana very comfortably. Then after being around 30 seconds, slowly bend the knee and walk back to Uttanasana. There are a lot of different variations, jumping, floating, many things comes as you get advanced in it. Then again here you have to make sure no stress on the neck and a good extension on the spine. Then Padahastasana with the next exhalation, maximum bend front. And then slowly slow it and gradually come to Tadasana. This is how the Vinyasa B happens. You will repeat around 3 to 5 repetition each time, around 3 times a day if you can. And also always remember throughout the practice, make sure you breathe. And gradually once you are very comfortable, the next step you can refer our Vinyasa A and B. There is a breathing coordination. And also you can refer our blog. We'll put those which step, which breath will be there. You can find that out later. And initial stage when you are practicing, don't forget you have to keep breathing, inhalation or exhalation. But as you get better and better, then there is each step has a different breathing pattern that you can follow with our blog continuously. Then this is also around 3 to 5 rounds in a stretch can be go ahead. Then the other practice also very helpful to develop a good balance and the shaping of the body is Suryanamskara. Suryanamskara is one of the very ancient practice and physics. Balance and all the things comes together. Okay, how to do it? Take a quick look here. And first bring it from the Tadasana to the hands in front of the chest called Namaskarasana, and always make sure you are well balanced and stabilized from the ear to the ankle is straight and forearms parallel here. From there, as you inhale, smoothly stretch up and extend it really tall and slightly arch it back. But throughout the practice, there is no stress on the back. And maintain that extension and gradually all the way pull the belly and extend it and go front. And you can see the extension there and maximum bend front. If necessary, bend the knees. Knees can always kept soft, no problem. Then bend both the knees, rest the palms next to your feet and kick your right leg back. Push the hip, point your right toe back and look straight ahead. Then slowly take your toes in and both legs back, body straight like a stick here. Okay. Okay, and then keep the toes as it is, palms as it is, bend your knees and drop the waist and bring the below the chest and forehead down, then slightly raise the hips. And you can see forehead, below the breast, palms, knees and toes all are in good line and they are touching to the floor. From there, first lift the head and slightly push the body front and point your toes back. Roll the shoulder, lift the chest around 45 to 60 degrees up and with the support around 10 to 20% support from your palms. And then this ko Bhujangasana, then take your toes in and raise the hips to Bhudarasana. Here the feet is together and palms strongly supported and spine really extended really well. And then bend the knee and which leg you kicked back and same foot bring next to your right hand. And push the hip and look straight ahead, the toes pointer. Then Padahastasana, both legs front. Once again, maximum bend front, if necessary, bend the knees. Keep the knees softer or if very comfortable, make the knee fully straighter and pull the belly as much as you can here. Then slowly stretch the arms, line with your ear, maintain the extension right from the hip to the wrist is active, slightly arch back and gradually drop your hands from the front to Tadasana. This is one side. The same practice, if you repeat on the left side, it becomes one round. And that, if I practiced every day around 12 rounds, and gradually you can increase many more up to 108. But it should be gradually developed. From the 3 rounds to the 108 rounds, you can gradually develop. And you can just imagine, if you're doing in a round itself, it makes you to sweat. And if gradually develop, when knee access any part of the body, it releases off. That's how Suryanamskara is so powerful. And if you also can refer the Suryanamskara in a detailed explanation available in our YouTube channel as well as on our website. Okay, also you will get in the blog is available into our website. You can observe that. And always remember, these are the simple few techniques and work on it. If you need any support, always we are available and our teacher worldwide available. You can look into our teachers directory in our website. And our teachers are always capable to technically the tailor-made program for you. And that can make a huge impact and a great success to overcome the excess weight and makes you healthy, energetic and also shapes beautifully. And it makes your not only the losing weight, your skin glows and body feels light and it never you lose your energy in this. And thank you for seeing our video. Dhanyavad. And we'll come up more videos soon. Thank you.